lucky. So some bats may carry lyssavirus, which is an Australian version of rabies, bat rabies. It's less than 1% of the population may be affected by it. It usually kills them fairly quickly. Oh, look at you. This is really bad, this netting. So it was on the street?
Yes.
And it was in netting, or somebody had cut it out of netting and just put it on the street?
No, it was completely wrapped in the netting.
And you just cut around the netting?
Yeah.
Hello, mate. He is very, very calm.
Yeah.
This is not normal. Oh, he might have been in a tree for a couple of days. It's a boy. Look at his face. Right? He's rubbed all the skin off his nose. Just little face there.
Trying to get in someone's vegetable patch or something, is it?
Tree, fruit trees.
Oh, fruit tree they cover up.
Yeah, fig trees at the moment. So this netting is in a tree on the street? Do you know where the tree was?
I don't know.
So you only... But, so you found him on the ground in this netting?
On the ground, yeah.
Somebody's cut him out of their backyard thing and they've just let him loose. Normally I have to fight them every inch of the way to get the netting off. They struggle, they flap, they try and get away, they cry, they scream at you.
I'm good.
This is so easy to cut him out, which is a really bad sign. Well, know that it may mean he's going into renal failure if this happened a few days ago. This netting is so thin, it cuts them. It slices bits of their skin off. If they try and force their face out through it, they often rub off the surface of their eyes.
Oh God.
They get horrible eye ulcers. This stuff should be banned. They're not selling it now, but there's still quite a lot of it around. Every year we find a couple of bats in netting like this.
If you buy netting, you want to get a thicker stuff.
Smallest aperture. If you can stick your little finger through the netting, then it's the aperture's too big. So you need to be able to not stick your little finger through it. And I'm talking about little fingers, not great big fat little fingers like, you know, some big men have really thick little fingers, not that. It needs to be that size. Or smaller. 1 millimetre aperture is not too bad. Bunnings are selling that now. But people have still got a lot of the old netting. Often they rub bits of their penis off. They, oh yeah, hang on. Hold on to me there. Hold on to me there. Good. No. You're out, mate. You're out. Scissors are somewhere in there, aren't they? They are. This bat is so easy to handle because he's so unwell. Maybe. Hang on. Juice. Apple juice. He may have been in the tree for a few days. why he's so calm at the moment.
He had a lot of energy at the time. He was really splashing about.
Yeah.
Really doing himself a bit of... anything too bad that you can see just from the first...
He's rubbed all the surface off his nose and mouth.
He was covered in blood,
Yeah. Usually when they've had a drink, all the swellings start to come up.
Yeah.
But if he's been in a tree for a few days in the heat, he'll probably die of renal failure in the next 24, 48 hours. And he's very, very calm, which they're not usually. Usually they fight me every inch of the way when I try and get them off. Might have taken me half an hour to cut him out.
Is this all, you always find them in this sort of stuff, do you?
Not usually this particular one. This is really bad netting. It's monofilament. It's like fishing line. Any netting that you can stick your little finger through is bad netting, but anything that's really thin like that is really, really bad for them. Now let's see if you haven't taken some more drink. You are thirsty, aren't you? Yeah. I was going to say something, I can't remember what I was saying. Do you want to name him? What street did you find him in?
Essex.
Well, I think he needs to be the Earl of Essex, doesn't he?
Earl of Essex, there you go.
No way. I'm going to give him some fluids now because I think he's been in netting for a couple of days.
How people get more past that?
I think somebody's cut him out of their backyard fruit tree netting and then just let him go. Yes, that's what they do. They say they're doing the right thing because it was tangled up, and so they freed it and let it go. Well, the thing is, you've got to actually get the netting off them.
They're on the way to the pond, but
Hang on.
Oh, look at the ears going around.
Yeah, he's trying to get as much information about the world as possible. The world as he now finds it.
Brave.
Nothing brave about it, just... well, he didn't even notice.
No.
Right?
Maybe.
Yep. 10% of his body weight. It'll all just bubble up between his shoulder blades and all the loose skin there. And most of it will be gone by the time I get it home. Will all be absorbed. It's Hartman's. It's got a little bit of potassium in it, and I've also put some glucose into it as well. Give him some energy.
Give him a little perk up.
Yeah. That's another rescue. Sorry, my phone never shuts up.
Busy.
Yeah. No, just slid straight out. Hey, mate. As I said, normally he would be fighting me every inch of the way, but he's not good. He's really not good. I'm going to let him cool down as well. No, mate. I know, he sees... Just making sure it's all gone. Sees an opportunity and thinks he really needs to do it. Now his thumb's damaged as well, and he's got some cuts there. Look, we'll give him every chance, but this netting often there's a whole lot of damage that shows up later, and anything over the bone is quite serious, and that will all swell up and blister, and all really, that there as well.
It was really tightly wrapped around his nose. And
he doesn't seem to be using that thumb all that well. See how he's having difficulty opening it up? Now that's the way they normally fold, but if he's not, had difficulty. It was sort of folded down, and he didn't seem to be able to open it up all that well. So the netting constriction often causes some nerve damage. Yes. He's up against it. He's really up against it. The Earl of Essex. Yeah.